Good morning, babies, and welcome to Simply Stacy, where the joy of the Lord is our strength. Well, to my singles, so many of you right there are seeking and want companionship. Wonder why you steady ending up in the same relationships over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's the same person in a different body, same attributes, but in a different body. You keep making the same choices, you keep hitting the same brick wall, and you're tired. Some of you tired, some of you ain't tired. But the ones that are tired, I want to give you some tools today. One of the tools is there's something in you that still needs to mature up. There's some things in you that you still need to learn to make the proper decision on putting a companion in your life. That's number one. Well, this one is probably number one right here. Put God first. All you believers, put God first. A lot of you think you're putting God first, but you're not. All day long, all week long. Okay, all this year, if you look back over this year, because this year is almost gone, according on to the calendar, it's almost gone. How much have you thought about having a companion in your life? Think about it. Rewind. Go back. How many times have you thought about a companion? How many times have you been frustrated this year because you don't have a companion? How many of you are frustrated right now because it's the holidays and you don't have nobody to spend the holidays with in form of a significant other, as in a husband or a wife? How frustrated are you? How frustrated are you? Do you feel incomplete because you don't have a companion in your life? How are you feeling? Because there's something on the inside of you that needs to be worked on so you'll have peace on the inside, even though a companion ain't there in the physical form. Because there's still some things on the inside of you that you need to work on. Frustration is a key to that right there. Why are you so frustrated? You know, unmet expectations lead to frustration because you got all these expectations. And when that expectation ain't been met, you get frustrated. You get frustrated because that ain't being met. Babies, make sure that you work on yourself, that you do the self-care on yourself. Because when you become a mature person, when you become that person that you desire in a mate, your whole view will be different. You won't be hunting like you're hunting. You won't walk in a church and every time you come into church, is my husband here? Is my wife here? You could go to the Dunkin' Donuts, you could go to the grocery store, you go anywhere, and you're always constantly thinking, is this the one? When somebody come up and talk to you, you're constantly thinking, is this the one? Because there's something on the inside that you need to deal with to give you that peace on the inside. To wait on that companion that is just for you. Let me tell you something, babies. When something is for you, can't nobody stop it from getting to you. But sometimes we have to be in the place to be prepared and ready for it. A lot of people are not ready for companionship, not in the sense of the biblical sense. So many people are selfish. They cry out so much for a boo, and when they get them, they mistreat it and misuse it. It's just like getting a door for your house and you try to make it a window. That's what people are doing in these relationships. They get somebody in their life and they abuse it because they don't know the purpose of it. Learn the purpose of a relationship. Learn the purpose of being married. Learn the purpose. Learn your purpose of who you are. It is not always doing these big things like I hear everybody's talking about living your dreams and stuff. Your purpose could be a wife and to love your husband and take care of your children. That's purpose within itself. And that's God wants out of most people. Take care of that is closest to you. Love that is closest to you. Most people can't even do that. They can't even be a good friend, let alone being a good companion. How do you treat your friends? Do you enjoy your friends, the people that you say you love? Do you enjoy your family? Most people that's single don't even enjoy their family and their friends because they're so worried about when their companion come. You don't even know how to treat the people that's closest to you now. What you gonna do when you get somebody there with you on the regular? Babies, I know you're frustrated. I know you're tired. You probably got prophetic word after prophetic word. You don't had dreams. You don't had all this stuff. But you have to center your core. You have to be at peace within yourself. Because people that really have matured up and really know the things of God, you're not frustrated because the mate ain't came yet. because you know that you're prepared, and you'll realize that most people ain't prepared. So that'll make you be still even more, because you're going to want somebody that's prepared just like you're prepared. You want somebody walking in the spirit like you walking in the spirit. So you're not going to get frustrated because they ain't there. You're not going to be ready to jump on the first thing that comes to you, because you're going to be able to try the spirit by the spirit to see if it's of God. You're going to be able to try them and see if they got the fruits of the spirit. You're not going to be anxious for anything, because you're going to make sure that it's of God. Baby, so just allow God to continue to work on you. Continue to do the self-care. Continue to develop yourself. Continue to learn what relationships are according to God. Because most people know what relationships are according to the world. That's why you keep getting the wrong people in your life, because you're doing it the worldly way. But in God, it's a whole different way. It's a whole different program. The way God flows ain't the way that this world is flowing. Don't get this ungodly counsel like looking at TV like Oprah and Steve Harvey books and all this ungodly counsel. Your friends that ain't even got good relationships. All this ungodly counsel. Get godly counsel. Get people in your life that's going to give you the biblical principles from God. Not just quote scriptures and pacify you and tell you all these different things. Yeah, God gonna give you the desires of your heart. Yeah, keep on reading down that scripture according to his will and his purpose. A lot of these relationships that people are in are not God's will and purpose for their life. And God ain't gonna give you something that ain't in his purpose. Because it's gonna work against him. It's gonna separate you from him. And he's not gonna give you anything that's gonna separate you from the love of God. He's not gonna do that. So, babies, I just want to encourage you, let you know that God is with you. You're not alone. This year is going out. A lot of you are not going to have a companion when this year go out. I don't know when it's going to happen for you, but I do know one thing. If God promised you something, it will come forth. His word is not going to go out null and void. But you just continue to work on yourself. You continue to develop yourself. You continue to be still and know that he's God. You continue to be anxious for nothing. And I'm going to tell you, as you grow and develop, you'll find peace, more peace that comes in your spirit that surpasses all understanding. People won't even understand why you at peace so much, because they don't know that peace. It's a peace that God give you and can't nobody take it away. Babies, I love you and so does God. Continue, 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 continue to wait on God. Get godly counsel. Because I know most of you, you don't want no bad. Who wants to be in the house arguing and fussing with somebody you can't get along? You constantly battling, constantly bumping heads and all this stuff. You want a good, fun, loving relationship that you can enjoy God and you can enjoy them and enjoy your life with. And it's a price to pay to get relationships like this. See out here in this little corner world, even in the corner churches, they're not going to tell you that. It's a price to pay to get godly relationships. It's a price to pay, and it takes God to bring them to you. And you're not going to recognize them until you're walking in the spirit and you doing the things of God like you're supposed to. And then you will be able to know them by the fruit. So many people don't even know what the fruit of the spirit is. So how can you try the spirit by the spirit to see if it is of God? Do you even know God's spirit? Babies, I love you and so does God. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Smoothie Sugar Woogers.